Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be playing and reviewing Arrowhead Country Club in San Bernardino. This used to be a private golf course but has recently been opened to the public. It is a William Bell design who is famous for Torrey Pines, but he has also designed a lot of the other courses in Southern California, including Woodland Hills Country Club, Red Hill Country Club, Chevy Chase Country Club, Rancho Park, Bel Air, Meadowlark, and even Brookside. So this will be a good one to play, and let's get into it. Starting with a nice drive right down the middle. Perfect start. Got a little gap wedge, about 100 yards. Going right at it. See if we could sink a birdie on the very first hole. Oh, slides right by. Can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first. Alright, sliced way right here. Somehow this came back into the fairway. It must have hit a tree or something, I swear. Was looking for it. Found it right there. Don't really take advantage. Kind of a chunked 7-iron here to the front of the green. Have to chip up this big ridge. Leave it way past. See if we could save the par and the no. So first bogey of the day. Drive way left on this par 5. Luckily in the other fairway. Just trying to lay it up here. Boom. Don't know exactly what that was. Right into the tree. There's a foursome on the hole, so didn't quite get the wedge shot, but chipped it up short. Get the quick up and down. Here we are on the fourth. 4-iron. Just pushed way right into the bunker. Pretty decent bunker shot out of here, just begging for it to go a little. And let's see if we can save the par. And again, not giving it enough break. So 2 bogeys already in the first 4 holes. Off to the 5th. Another great drive down the center. I know it says only 260, but I felt like I killed that. Gap wedge, 100 yards again. Hitting the ridge right in the middle of the green. Boom, asking for it to pull back. It does. Let's see if we can get a birdie. And low side again. Alright, but we got back-to-back par 5s here, so let's see if we can get that first birdie of the day. Good drive up the left side. A little too far to go for it, so plus it's back into the wind. Just lay it up with a 4-iron here. Give myself a nice little wedge shot. Little pitching wedge. Just left it a little right. Just off of the green here. Putting a nice little 2-putt par. An absolutely popped up drive here. Literally took a divot with my driver. It only went about 200 yards or so. So we're going to have to lay it up again. Nice little 5-iron. Now I got a little 7-iron still into this par 5. Just kind of short right on the green, but a ways to go. Finally give a nice, decent lag putt this time, and we'll go ahead and tap that in. Par 3 here, 3-iron. Just hit a little thin, just short. Yeah, decent shit, pretty mediocre. Let's see if we can save the par. Looked like a good roll, maybe just a misread. Off to number 9. Great drive down the middle. Honestly, one of the best drives of the day. Leaves me another gap wedge. This time I pull it way left and long. Again, still on the green, but ways away. This lag button literally off screen is so bad. Boom, but we make the comeback for the par. Par 37 front, so we're out in 40. Pretty much right on track to break 80. Here we go on the 10th. Sliced way right into the trees. Honestly, way lucky to get a clear shot here. Put a bit wedge to the back just to be safe because you can't really see it, but there's a lake in the front of the green here. Decent lag putt, and we'll go ahead and clean that up for another par. Here we are, the 11th. Great hole here, water all the way on the right side. Play it pretty safe, just make sure nice side of the green. Again, not the best lag putt. Honestly, this was probably should have marked this, but luckily to sink that one in again for another par. Here we are on the 12th. Great tee shot. Sets us up with a 7-iron. Honestly, a little too much cut, a little too much club on the green, but again, ways away. Nice lag putt way down the hill. Um, Leaves a nice little clean upper. Boom. So only 3 over through 12. Can't make a birdie, but we're still on our track to breaking 80. Here I slice it way right. Thought I was blowing it. Gonna be OB. Got lucky here. Pitched it back in. Chunked the gap wedge so bad that got dirt in my eye. Way short. And chip almost at it. Camera. But we sink it. Huge momentum saver. Didn't want to get that double. Only fist pump of the day on a bogey putt. Great drive down the 14th. This was a terrible shot. Pitching wedge. Honestly, got away with it, but pretty scolded and sliced. Um, Another terrible lag putt off the camera. That's way, way by. And this putt doesn't even hit the hole, so terrible 3 putt. We go back to back bogeys. Now all of a sudden we're a little worried. Boom. Great shot off of the par 3. 4-iron. Can we get an unlikely birdie? Still look like a decent roll. I don't know if that was a pole or a misread. Here we got a par 5. See if we can get that birdie. Hook to start. Not very good. Again, getting lucky with some of these tee shots just into the next fairway. Easily the shot of the day. I don't even know what I was thinking with this. I was just hitting 4-iron and hoping for something. Get this for eagle. Yeah, still can't get it done. Only birdie of the day. Unfortunately, this is my last shot of the day as my phone died after this, but tee shot off of the 17th, way left. End up making a bogey on that one. Um, Par in the 18th, and we end up finishing with 77. Honestly, a pretty good round. For me, I will take this any day of the week. Alright, now let's wrap it up with the course review. Alright, so my favorite thing to do with a new course, especially, is to give my favorite 3-hole stretch, like the Amen corners, the snake pits, the bear traps, right? So I'm going to call this one Arrowhead Point, and we got the 10th, 11th, 12th. Here you can see the par 4 10th, which is also one of the most ridiculous holes I've ever seen. I know you can't quite see it, but the range literally points directly at this hole. It is easier to hit a ball into the 10th fairway than it is the range. It is just crazy. The routing is also a little weird on this course. But 10th is a solid hole. Like I said, dog leg right, lake in the front. 11, long par 3, also lake in front. And then you got the 12th, nice par 4 where the lake does come in play off the tee. So that is going to be my favorite stretch. My favorite individual hole is the only one we didn't get to see is the par 5 18th. Solid finishing hole. Almost reminded me a little bit of the 18th at Torrey. Very risk reward. Got to get in the fairway to be able to go for it. There's a big bunker on the right side. So if you're in there, you definitely had to lay up. I was way right of even the bunker. Laid up, 9-iron, 2 putt. But there's even with that 9-iron, there's tree on the left, 3 bunkers again on the right, protecting the green. So um, even though it's a short par 5, solid finishing hole. So So I'm going to go ahead and give this course an overall grade of a B minus. I did like it. It was a decent course. I just felt like the overall design was a bit boring, really flat. A lot of the holes seemed really repetitive, even with the extra par 3 and extra par 5. The green complexes, though, were really interesting. A lot of undulation. You really did feel like you were putting on those William Bill greens. So conditions were hit or miss. Value was really good. Only paid 40 for a twilight round, so still suggest going out there and trying it out. Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back to play and review another course soon. Later.